Alright, today we have a Sattley engine. It was built by Nelson Brothers with the name Sattley, and then it was sold through Montgomery Ward's company. We'll see if you can see it on the nice brass tag here, and the serial, the numbers in there too. The best I can tell, this is early 1920s engine. I've had it for quite a while. I think I bought it in 2016. There's a really short video on YouTube, and I'll leave a link in the description for it. The lady that was selling it knew nothing about it, put some gas in it, and it started up, and I've had it since. It set for a really long time. This muffler on here is not the original muffler. I put it on here to make it just a little bit quieter. It's got a, so first I had to replace the spark plug wire. This is a regular EK, well, not regular, but it's a Wyco EK mag, high tension, high voltage, however you want to put it. So I had to make a new spark plug. This was the one that was on it. I would have probably tried to save it if it wasn't for the fact somebody wrapped it with electrical tape, and it's got all kinds of paint and stuff on it and varnish. This is not the real original color. It was somebody, I guess, restored it. So it's been repainted. I had to clean the gas tank out. It's down here. It was really bad. I'd say the gas is in there for, well, there was gas in it when I bought it. I put some more gas in it, and so what, we're at 9 years now. This is how bad it was. We're shaking a little bit here. This is how bad it was. Really, really brown. There's a lot of rust in the tank. I took it off. I took it out of there. You got to pick the engine up, and then rinse it out. Put some ball bearings in it, some 1/4-inch nuts, and shook it around. I got it clean as I could. I have a new one on order because there's no way to drain it, and the check valve in there doesn't really work. It's there, but it doesn't really work, and I don't like where it sits in the tank. You can't get all the fuel. So I got a new tank coming. We're going to put a new setup for the fuel. It has a standard, the mixer, just like everybody else down here, or not everybody else, but all the other engines. I've already greased it and cleaned it. This one here just has some oil cups that you keep oil in it for the crank. It does have grease cup for the connecting rod, and of course it has a regular oiler on it. This is the governor down here. It's a little bit different than, or just a different style, but it does the same thing. As the speed, it controls the lockout right here. That this lockout holds the exhaust valve open when it doesn't need to fire. So I had it running last weekend, but I'm gonna go ahead and start it today. This used to be on an ice cream maker. Whoever had it before, the person I bought it from, had it set it up for an ice cream maker, and it's gonna do that again here soon. I have the ice cream maker and the jack shaft and everything for it. It's just the people that were selling it wanted to keep the little wagon it was on. So me and another friend are going to get it all set up again to make ice cream. But let's see if we can get it started. So I'll get you up here on the tripod, and we'll see what we can do. I don't think I need to do that. Yeah, that looks good. This does have a handle here to turn. It makes it a little bit easier. to get it going. I got some carb and choke cleaner if we can't get it to fire off. I'm gonna leave the choke closed right now. We're gonna open up the intake valve just to see if we can suck some fuel up first before we get to going here. Oops. She's kind of happy already. Yep, there it goes. The ring's really rich. I don't know if the needle valve in the mixer is correct, so we'll have to investigate that. But he smokes a lot too. But it runs. I'm not going to run it that long because there's no water in it. But I don't know if you can see it. It's not doing it this time. I do have a crank bar for it. It's right here. I just haven't taken it off. I need to get a different nut to hold it. So, there it is. The muffler is supposed to be on. It should be more like pancake muffler. This is not the original, but it's kind of decided. The size, the kind that should be on it, but I don't have that. I'm just running this other big muffler just because it's lighter. So there this one is. We're kind of gonna have a little engine day today in the front yard. So let's go ahead and kill it. Just ground that mag out. There's that one. Okay, engine number 2 today. We'll have to worry about lighting here. We'll see. This is a 1921 Hercules. You know, there's Hercules, there's Economy. This is a Hercules Jaeger. It's an engine that I've wanted for a really long time. I picked this up about 3 weeks ago up in Pennsylvania. Met a new friend. His name's Paul. Really cool. But this is a 2 horsepower. And we'll see if we can read the brass tag. I think so. It's pretty much original. There's a couple things I want to do to it, but we'll see. But right now we're gonna make it run. I ran it last weekend, so we'll see what a cold start is. But the biggest thing was this tag down here, the Jaeger Machine Company, Columbus, Ohio. That was a big, well, I just wanted one, so I bought it. The same, it's hit and miss, same concept of the ones I showed you before. We're gonna go ahead and see if we can get it started. So we'll set you up on the tripod. Like I said, it's not the first start, but it'll be a cold start, so we'll see how we make out. I'm gonna leave the choke on here. I don't know if you noticed, but the other engine I started earlier, intake valve was on the bottom. This one's on the top. So I'm gonna roll it over a couple times. The mixer should be how I left it last week, and see if we can get some fuel. Well, we'll see. It has fuel in it, so let me make sure that that thing is open. It is not, so never mind. Let's do that again. We don't want to cheat, but we might. There she goes. It's a really, really good running engine. We're gonna let it sit. Ooh. Oh, it was running. Might have flooded it. All right, I'm back. It's running now. Maybe. There we go. I thought I had a fuel problem, so I cleaned the mixer out and the check valve and all that. Well, come to find out I didn't have enough fuel in it. So she's full of fuel now. She's running good. Nice and slow. One thing I didn't point out, this is a igniter engine. Inside here, there's a set of points, and when the points open up, they make a spark. And obviously the magneto is giving it a charge. It's got a low tension magneto. It's a low voltage. It just needs to make a spark. If you didn't know, most people that watch the show do know, in an old points condenser distributor on a car, the points actually spark underneath the distributor cap, and you just don't see it. So, well, here we go. It's Sunday. Engine number 2 up and running. Okay, engine number 3 for the day. This is another engine I picked up from Paul up in Pennsylvania, what, 2-3 weeks ago. It's a Saxon, which it was also made by Hercules and sold to Saxon, but this one's really cool because it actually has the Saxon brass tag on it. If I remember correctly, this is according to the serial number. If Saxon just moved the serial numbers around, this is 1918, I think. If not, no, I'll put it in the description when I look at it again. It is a hit and miss also. I have seen it run, but Paul told me I needed to clean the fuel. It needs a new tank, or I just need to take it out and see what's leaking a little bit. But I cleaned the mixer and the check valve and the little copper hose line, so everything's oiled up, new grease in the grease cups, oil in the oiler, and this is actually going to be a first start for me today, so we'll see what happens. If it wants to be ornery, then I'll turn you off and get it running and bring you back. The goal is to have all 3 of these running, sitting here, have my own little gas engine show, but we'll see what happens. So let me get you on the tripod and we'll go about business. right there and see what happens. On the wither. Very contact. Okay, well, she's running. She's running a little bit fast. I had it on the, this is the speed controller, and it was all the way on the fast speed. So we'll have to do some work to slow it down. But I like them kind of running fast because they're neat that way. But yeah, she's running. Got the fuel tank and clean it up. I'm going to take this engine and that engine to the next gas engine show I go to. So we'll see. Well, that's it. I'm going to call it a day. We got 3 engines started today. Well, let's line them all up and see if we can get them all running at one time. And we'll put the video in there. So, hold on. Okay. Got all three running. Got the Saxon going. We got the Hercules Jaeger running. And we got the Sattley. So, that's it. Have a nice Sunday.